So it's December 27th, second day of Christmas. We are up early and we are on our way to go to, where should I be going? That way. To Daugavpils. It's another city in Latvia, to meet up with Sandris Sedis, one of our best pullers and one of our best heavyweights. We can do some vlog, also we can do some exercises. We have about 2 hours and 30 minutes of driving to get to him, and I hope to get as much cool content as possible. We can do some strength tests, we can do some arm wrestling, and we're gonna talk about the arm wrestling. So I hope you will enjoy this, and see you later. So we are already here. We are in Naujena. Don't try to pronounce these names. It's a city about 240 kilometers from Riga. We are here with the Latvian Wonder, Sedis. And well, let's talk with Sandris a little bit, and then we're gonna try to do some exercise that he's doing here. So you're one of our top guys in Latvia. Number 1, number 2, number 3, how you look at it, and
that's
depending
correct.
on the day.
That's correct.
Completely correct. Right now you're training alone. Is it harder than before that? You lived in Riga, so we trained all together, and it was much easier to get good sparring sessions, good training sessions, or what was the hardest part being so far away from?
I would say it's not harder, it's different, you know. The mental side of it is the hardest part, because basically, as you said, you're alone most of the time, and it's hard to push yourself as if others, like for example you, Yanis, you know, Vlad, and others.
Yeah, we would come in and we say, that's a little, just add more weight to it.
What are you doing? Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's a child's weight and stuff like that. So then you know, push yourself harder, but
somehow you manage.
But I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I've trained alone before, also like 2-3 years now, as graduated from university. So I'm used to it, and there are some guys that are coming in now, and it's not that bad.
And they have 2 arms.
Yeah.
They can hold you with 2 arms. But the sparring part must be the hardest one. Because you can always find yourself that you feel good with the weights, but when it comes to competition time, you need to feel those arms. So I think that's
we spar, you know, once a week here, but most of the guys are new and beginners, so it's harder for them to hold me. As you said, they use 2 arms or 2 hands,
some rubbers,
or rubber bands and ropes and stuff like that. But I mean, it works too. So.
And you come to Riga sometimes, when you can.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Try once a month, maybe two times in 2 months. So we had a sparring session 2 weeks ago with
Vlad and
all the guys, you know,
Yeah.
Vlad, Yanis, Raimonds.
Yeah.
Both Raimonds were there, and
Yeah.
we had a great training.
So you are undoubtedly one of the best heavyweights we have right now. Before that, it's no secret that it was Norman Thompson's all along, and then you came and you were the first guy to give him good competition. I think that pushed Norman's to become even stronger and better, because he's super good for the past few events. And the thing is, not a lot of guys know, but Sandris is a winner of Zloty Tur 2018, 105 kilo class. So tell us a little bit about that experience, because everyone looks at that as the pinnacle of the sport, at least for professional arm wrestling. So
I don't know, man. It just was
good
like a dream come true, and all the stars matched up, aligned, and also to do it on Latvia's birthday, and
November 18th.
Yeah, it was special, not only for me, but also for Normals, who came 3rd in that class.
Yeah.
And with my left arm, the day before, I wasn't feeling great.
You were missing starts.
It was really slow, no aggression. although coming into the day, I was feeling pretty good. Like my left was solid.
Yeah.
Also my right. Before the competition, I couldn't even warm up.
Yeah. And you were cutting weight. You had to cut weight.
Pain in elbow, yeah, and was in the sauna for 2 hours to get in the class, and somehow I did it, and you know, went through everybody in my class,
and also in overall you came second after Evgeny Prudnik.
Yeah,
and,
won against heavyweight champion, super heavyweight champion.
And if it would been, if it wouldn't been the scenario that was this year, maybe you would have been in top 8. But
maybe, yeah, if they made top 8 for 105 kilo class, that would be great. Maybe in near future.
Yeah. Because we will have at least one Latvian already there, so one foot in the door. So
Raimonds Antonovic, shout out to Raimonds.
Yeah, we're very happy about that. But so tell us a little bit about your training, how you train right now, considering that you train here in this gym. This is basically your gym.
Yeah, basically. And I've been training like this for the past couple of years now, and with the little adjustments here and there. But I try to train like 5-6 times a week. Some heavier, some lighter, some rehab work as well. And try to hit, my weak spots like side a lot, side pressure.
Yeah.
And working on my hand and rotation now. So.
Did you make adjustments from training with a group and training alone? Did it change a lot of things? Because right there we had hard training, like sparring sessions when your arms were just destroyed. And coming in here, you said it's hard to get those training sessions, so you changed it in your training as well.
Yeah, when I was training in Riga, with Yanis and you, and Yanis was planning and adjusting a lot of my trainings, and we usually trained like 3 times a week and plus sparring session.
Yeah.
Now, since there are not that much of a sparring, I try to hit the weights more often and more heavy than before.
Another thing I noticed for you lately, I have criticized you about this, but you're arm wrestling in so many different styles now. And I think this is another thing that's coming up, because back in the day everyone just had one good technique.
Yeah.
But you can arm wrestle everywhere. Just like I think this was adjustment you made because you had to have good top roll to beat Normans, and you need to have good side pressure to beat Vladislavs. And it came like that, I think.
That's right, but I always thought that to be a good arm wrestler you have to know how to fight in
every position.
In every position, yeah. And at first, like hook, like side, triceps was my defense position.
Yeah.
If I get hooked in, then I can fight in there. But now
you can even attack.
I try to adjust my opponents. If I feel that they have really good back pressure and angle, I try to go and hook, like I did with
Lamparelli.
With Lamparelli this year, and also in Europe with Grishin.
Latvian Grishin.
Went in hook and won.
Yeah, but, for getting in semi-final match.
Yeah.
And not a lot of guys can do it, and it's always good that you have at least 2 or 3 strong techniques, so you can always surprise your opponent, and that's what you're doing. The stance is so unpredictable. Like, what's he gonna do? We never know.
Yeah.
So I think that's great. So you have already beaten some big names in arm wrestling. Like, who would you want to beat, or have a match at least, or with someone from Europe or someone from USA, or don't say Devon Larry. Don't say Devon Larry. Everyone wants to have a match with Devon Larry.
I would like to fight Ryan Bowen. I don't think I'm no match for his vectors, but
yeah.
I don't know. I would like to beat Normans with right arm, of course, and.
You have challenges right here in Latvia before you look past them. So you want to establish yourself as #1 arm wrestler in Latvia, like concrete, and
both
then
arms.
and then.
But I don't know. I don't have like one favorite. Any guy that's technical enough and strong enough, I would like to go against. So,
What the plans for 2020?
at first we're gonna prepare hopefully for Europe, WAF Europe Championship, and then World Championship. In between that, maybe some Latvian matches, maybe Lithuania, something like that. Nothing too big now, but we'll see.
Yeah. Now you're resting a little bit after.
Yeah, resting, just preparing for the season.
How's your arms? Because we had super match with Vladislav set up, and your left was just two beat up since World Championship. You've had some crazy matches.
Yeah, just a couple of weeks now that I can start to feel my arms again. My elbows were hurting for like a month. Maybe.
Kasper's arm wrestled with me first time since Worlds on Monday.
so
yeah,
you can see.
Yeah, guys are preparing like hell, and those matches are brutal.
After a couple of matches, your elbows are trashed already.
Yeah, and you had long matches there.
Yeah, you can't compare that to sparring,
Yeah, because in sparring you can always give up, and you don't want to go 100% in. There's no point to going 100% in. So today we're gonna test how strong is Latvian heavyweights, and we're gonna try some different exercises and different vectors. Yeah.
As they say. Down under.
and we'll see, but that's gonna be in different videos. So we're gonna post it later. Okay, let's get ready.
Let's get ready.